Hello, Internet, yet again. I'm from the Internet, and my name is Mr. Matt. As always, don't adjust that resolution. It's Low Res, the comedy gaming panel show. Do you hear that? That's an impression of a new bird that was discovered recently. It's called the Dute bird. So, I guess you could say that has the call of Juicy.
Oh.
And that's the bird dying.
I'm sorry about that. Let's stop the preloading and pre-caching and introduce our teams. First, she's a streamer, content maker, person who absolutely needed a Bob Ross Grogu statue. Don't skip her just because she's ads. It's team captain, Adrian's Revenge.
Hello. And look, he's with us. It's Grogu.
So sweet.
Hey, Mando. Best 60 quid I've ever spent. Oh, I'm not sorry.
It was an excellent purchase.
It was good. It was good.
It's only going to increase in value.
It will. He's unique. Couldn't get another one anywhere else if you tried.
Joining her, building up for another go around the wheel, streamer and tank on wheels. Watch out, because he's coming in with a splash. It's Kythias.
And I've traded against Garlips.
We're giving Adrian all of the wheel of strugglers this time. The full power of the council.
Yeah, absolutely. And Garlips was very appreciative of my efforts from the first episode, so I'm quite happy to win this time.
Yeah. It didn't take much to get them on the team. Partially because they were fucking told to be.
It's really ruining the narrative we built, Adrian, but okay.
Genuine grievance. Okay. Well, all I can say is that all is fair in love and japes, and I was just playing. I was just playing fair.
They're with me now. They're in the loving side.
Is that because he's going to come down on you like a ton of bricks?
Well, no, because he switched sides to the side that's going to lose. So how will that happen?
Excuse me.
Well, look, as we previously covered, Fish was the weak link in the first episode. And then he left. And so the second episode we won. And now he's on your team. So I mean, I'm putting the sums together basically.
You could also be setting yourself up for a colossal failure here, because if you lose now,
then we'll know it was Decky.
My money's always on Decky.
There is always a get out. There is always a way to smooth over the cracks.
You and your excuses.
I mean, you can just blame the new guy.
No. You've got some leniency tonight, Jace. And alongside them, he's a fine facial hair enthusiast, soon to be a streamer. And despite the name, he doesn't have 8 arms and 3 mechanical hearts. But he's back. It's the return of Octobot.
I'm actually waiting on Doctor's report to confirm how many mechanical hearts I have, so I'd rather we cut that from the final edit. But yes, thank you.
I'm not cutting out anything.
That will remain to be seen. Yeah. So after last time we were here, I successfully carried Team Garlips to victory. There's only so much you can do when you're listening to Luigi's Mansion and it's on the tip of your tongue, and Decky comes up with the right answer. So I do have to wonder how much Garlips actually contributed to that. And it was from that Adrian's Siren song came in. Ooh, come join us, Octobot. And we'll win together. One great big struggle bug. Ooh, and I thought, I don't know, I don't really care that much. And then she threw out a couple of Simpsons references, and that's basically all it took. So, my loyalty is unquestioned, and fuck Garlips.
Look, okay. There's been some mad shit flying around in the Discord this week and weekend. All I've got to say is that this is where all of those silly jokes will be put to rest when we score a second decisive victory.
Well, that remains to be seen.
Well, if you introduce us, I'll get on with it.
Oh, well, indeed. I was just about to. Opposing them, despite what you might have read in the gaming presses, he doesn't have a problem with garlic. He just really enjoys it far more than a regular person. Streamer, speedrunner, and Mr. Blobby fan club member, it's Garlips.
It's me. Hello. I've got one of those for one of those when you say Mr. Blobby. But I've got a lot with me. I'm not sure what the other team are going for. Some pigeon fuck or some kind of indie band or something. Oh, what did that say? Chip kicking bastards. Hello. Yes, my name is Garlips. That is my name. I also like garlic. Yeah, shock horror. Anyway, nice to be here. To be ganged up on.
You have kind of ended up, building up 2 episodes worth of resentment towards you. I mean, it's coming full circle now.
I mean, this is the part where you cut in a bit from last time, where I said I have complete faith in my team. I trust my team 100%. My team are great. I've never been more proud of my team. Let's go. And then they turn around and they stab me in the back like this. So whatever.
What can I say? I had cookies
And Simpsons references.
and Simpsons.
Joining him, a member of the Clock Tower stream team, horror and retro game streamer, Toe Dipper, into speedrunning. And last I checked, he isn't descending the screen to destroy a base. It's Jason Vader.
I mean, maybe I am ascending a base to destroy it.
Could very well be. Are you slowly going down the screen, and as you get smaller and smaller, you speed up? Because processing power has ended up being freed up.
Yeah, the full 60 frames per second.
And with them, he's a YouTube content creator, gaming hunt, charity shop enthusiast, and constructor of plastic robots. Always make sure you've checked the map and planned your escape route. It's EscapeRoute.
Pew, 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 pew. I am the RX-78-2 Gundam. Resistance is futile. Oh, sorry, we're filming. Oh, sorry,
Oh, no.
sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
Hi,
you.
Mr. Matt.
Hello there, EscapeRoute. How are you doing this evening?
You caught me playing with my toys, with my my adult toys.
Your adult
Yeah.
toys.
Yeah, my
I've got
adult
those
toys.
too.
What emphasis? How much emphasis are we putting on adult here?
Tune into Low Res After Dark for more.
At onlyfans.com/lowres.
Adrian's team, how are you feeling this time?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Excellent. Got 2 amazing team members who know that they're valued over on the A team.
He says that every time.
Because I love my people. And yeah, we're protesting against birds tonight. You can't quite see mine. Mine's a bit of a design flaw, so I'm just going to have to flash my boobies here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, chip-nicking bastards, fuck seagulls.
And fuck owls and pigeons are liars. Oh my goodness.
They
Well, that is
certainly are.
That's a strong team dynamic and a strong team message. What is it that birds have done that has ended up ruining your enjoyment of things and why you have to take out all birds?
I mean, what haven't they done? I mean, you take your family down to the coast for a lovely holiday, you get some chips, you turn around, all of a sudden a seagull has come and taken your baby boy away from you. That's flown off into the fucking ether. Owls, that's horrible, horrible things. They keep you up at night. They don't deliver your letters to Hogwarts, but they send bills down your chimney. And pigeons, they end up whispering secrets to your wife, and she ends up leaving you for the milkman.
Sorry to hear that, man.
It's all right. I am the milkman. It's a really weird kind of game we've got
We
going.
left him for the pigeon. They spread up. It was all a mess.
Octobot, is this your plot that you're trying to end up selling to Netflix again? Are you trying to get a Netflix movie?
No, I think it'd be harder not to get a Netflix movie at this point.
Yeah, can I ask, does she call you the milkman because you deliver?
Always.
I feel like we've ended up going down a very, very weird road, and we've wound up. It's weird that we've ended up going from birds onto milkmen's seed.
It's not that weird if you think about it.
Yeah, super logical. Yeah.
This transition happens so organically that I don't think you can really question it.
I don't think I am. I'm going to have to move over to Garlips and ask how are your team feeling tonight?
Well, I'm feeling a lot better now that I know that the team opposite us are not only obsessed with perfectly lovely little bird creatures that have never hurt anybody in their lives, but also milkman spunk. We're thinking about games right now, which is what we're here to do. And that's how we're going to score points. Oh, there's one other way we're going to score points. Well, Mr. Matt, do you remember, like, back in the old days when you would watch, like, I don't know, after school, like Countdown or 15 to 1 or whatever the fuck. And they would have little blockbusters. They would have like a little mascot.
Okay.
To bring them luck. Well, I thought if I bring like every plushie I have in the house, which is I counted them, there's 12. And of course the Monokuma I just got. We're gonna have like loads of luck. That's like plus 12 luck. That's crazy luck. So my teammates have also brought their plushies too.
Yeah, there's a Poliwhirl up there.
These are the only two I could find.
I feel slightly more terrified by all of this plush. I mean, their cold, dead eyes are staring at me, and I'm not even looking in a mirror. So this is terrifying.
I just want to point out that last week, Adrienne said that she had the best team ever, and or words to that effect, and I wasn't on that team. So that's why I'm here with Garlips today, because I feel betrayed, and I've decided that I'm going to bring my A game here.
See, when you were with me, I said we were the A team. We couldn't be defeated. I never said anything bad.
You also said that about your team last week.
I've got confidence in my guys.
I feel like Adrian keeps it positive.
If we're losing, then I could just do this.
That would be cheating.
Oi, look.
Crazy.
Yeah, we had the Clussy last time as well, okay?
I sat here last week in plussy makeup, okay? There's nothing I will not do to get points.
Bloody hell. It's not that kind of show. Calm down, love.
That's low res after dark.
So, to kick off proceedings this time, we've gotten past the tutorial and are plunging right into Game Sharks. Each team, I will offer you a question and you need to give me an answer. Adrian's team. A fish. Oh, sorry.
There's one right there.
Yes.
I see what. Yes, true.
True. He's there.
True or false? A fish has beaten Godric in Elden Ring.
Oh.
This is true. I believe there was a goldfish on Twitch that was mapped to a grid as it swam around its tank.
I've heard
It'd be
this.
someone, that I don't know how tricksy Mr. Matt would be if he's just changed a small fact or
It
the
might
overall
not be a
thing. But
goldfish. It might be something else.
the concept definitely happened. The concept definitely
I
happened.
remember it.
You're not just getting confused with the Twitch plays Pokemon.
Yeah, no, I keep up to date on all my fish. Yeah,
All fish-based
Yeah,
news, yeah.
Fair enough.
yeah. It comes with the territory, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is true.
It is your gift. It is your curse.
Yeah,
Final
I
answer,
remember
true?
something about it as well. So go true.
Go true.
We'll go true.
Well, you know how I end up being a little bit tricksy sometimes, and I end up changing one little detail, and it ends up tripping you up? Yeah? I didn't do that in this instance. You actually got it right. Well done!
Fish-based knowledge. Love to see it.
As streamer Point Crow had his fish beat Godric by swimming over a virtual grid of detection zones for inputs. When one commentator pointed out that something smelled a bit fishy, it was advised to them to get a better hygiene routine. So, Team Garlips, true or false? As we strive towards becoming a more sustainable company, we made the decision to make our name of game protagonist statue entirely out of paper. We're asking our fans to not scan and upload this to the internet. Is that true or false?
What do you chaps think? I've got a gut instinct, but I want to hear what you guys want to say first.
I mean, I bought games before that come with papercraft, but not like a complete figure of a main character or protagonist made out of paper. Like, it's usually some like crappy little thing, like a mascot. I've not really come across like a character figure before.
I'm not saying that this is like the answer, but this sounds like something that Nintendo would do for like Paper Mario or something.
Oh,
And it also sounds like a very Nintendo thing to do. Tell them like, please don't scan our stuff and upload it to the internet.
Yeah, but like Nintendo, like And Nintendo are like cease and desist happy. So like,
Yeah.
I don't think they would ever have a situation where they had to rely on good intentions.
Yeah, they wouldn't say please. They'd just turn up at your door. The two guys from the "We Would Like to Play" commercial just standing there with a pistol in their hands, just like you will take this down.
It's like that recent hard drive article where it said it was a guest article by Shigeru Miyamoto saying, "Do any of you guys know where to find ROMs? You can totally tell me." So, I mean, my gut instinct was false. I think if it's true, it would have to be some kind of like really small indie thing with like a cute paper gimmick as the concept or something. I don't think this is like a big thing. And I don't know. I'm leaning towards false. I can't really put it into words.
Yeah, I have friends who are like into all that sarcastic humor. If this had happened, I would be seeing scans of it posted in my Discord because they're that kind of people.
It would be like that Beyonce photo that she tried to get off the internet, or
Also,
that Elon Musk photo that he tried to get off the internet.
and I feel like this would be something that'd be memed to death.
Yeah.
If
So I think
someone said that.
I think we're going to go false.
Yeah.
Final answer false, yeah?
False, yeah.
Oh, right. So I'm really, really sorry about this, guys, but you have actually now just gotten a point because that was correct. It was indeed false. So yes, I did end up making up that, but chances are, as you ended up saying, Paper Mario would probably end up coming with something like that, but they would actually end up trying to put some more effort into that. But you know, even if they ended up putting a papercraft statue, it would probably still be about £250 for the whole bloody thing, and it won't even actually come with the game as well.
You get a download code, but you have to make the model, and then you can read the download code off it if you're looking at it just the right angle. It sounds like a Saw game. It's like, you have to look at the figure the right way to get the code to get out of the room.
Well, after that round of fish and chips, we're moving swiftly on to Who's That Protagonist? I've given Garlips and Adrienne a character from a game, and the teams will have to ask yes or no questions to figure out who that character is. The team that can guess with the least amount of questions will net a cheeky 3 points, which will really help in the final round later. Remember, only yes or no questions and no impressions to answer with. If you want to make a guess for your team, then please use your buzzers. I'm going to dread to ask, but Garlips team, your buzzer, please.
A body has been discovered. Sorry,
Is that a clue?
I wish. I played Danganronpa once this year for the first time, and then immediately my brain just like rotted, and now I'm into Dangan.
Welcome to the degenerate weep side.
Thank you so much. It took me a while, but I finally got here.
Adrienne's team. I'm worried now. What's your buzzer?
I'm looking forward to this. This is the best one. Jason!
What?
We're just going to be calling you all stream.
Damn it. What? If I hear my name one more time, I'm going to run into the traffic.
Oh no.
Oh no.
God, well, we've had to abandon the recording, so it's been great seeing you all. Have a great time. Thank you for watching Low Res. I
am biting literally inside to not do an impression. So once you guess correctly, which I know my team will because I have complete faith in my team, we will then proceed to do several impressions of this character just to get it out of my system, okay?
Absolutely fine by me, but that's why I specifically told you, do not answer with an impression on this one, because I know what you're like, and you will try and do it.
I'm going to be a good boy.
Excellent. Make sure you are.
I mean, I already got a good question. Are you a console-exclusive franchise character?
Yes. Good question. I'm a fan of that.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a tasty question. Is your character male?
Yes.
So, Jace, it's got to be a character that's male that is very fun to do impressions of. Because Garlips is trying so very hard not to do an impression, right? So it's got to be a character that's,
I mean, I'll go with the obvious one. I mean, this will rule out one or a very impressionable character. Are you a plumber?
No.
Okay. That rules out Mario,
Rolls out one guy.
Luigi,
Oh no, and Luigi. Yeah.
and it rules out the guy from. Well,
Must be
actually, no,
Christ.
because Matt Hazard is on PS3 and Xbox 360, so it doesn't rule out the Carpenter guy.
Wait, the question you asked was, is it console specific, as in not tied to consoles, not necessarily one console, right, but just consoles?
Oh, I mean, yeah. Is it tied to like a specific console family? I guess is what I meant to say.
Oh,
Like, is it exclusive to Nintendo? Is it exclusive to Sony? Is it exclusive to Xbox?
I will give you a
Right.
hint on this one.
Second.
It used to be exclusive to one platform, and then it ended up jumping ship many years later.
that's my fault. I misunderstood. I thought you meant is it
Okay.
console specific?
I mean, that does narrow it down too. So
Well, in a way, you've just answered two questions for us because it was exclusively on a console before,
But I let Mr. Matt do that for me. So
but then it left. But it's still exclusively on consoles.
and also not a plumber.
I wonder, who could it be?
oh, are you an animal of some kind?
Yes.
Then I suppose the character that I've got in mind, I'm going to ask a question that will either rule that out or prove it to be true. Does the
Okay.
character speak a language other than English?
Mr. Matt, could you help me on the technicalities of this? Voice or box of text?
I mean, does the character speak a language that is native to the world or universe that they are from? Is what I mean.
Mr. Matt, I would call that a yes, would you?
It's a yes, but they don't speak in the same way that every other character does.
Console specific.
Console
Animal.
specific,
Not
animal,
male animal.
not male.
No, male.
Or-
Male animal.
Male animal.
But not a
Male
plumber.
animal.
Well,
Male animal. Speaks in a language that everyone understands.
You can take a stab in the dark. Like, you can buzz in and you can end up making a guess and then continue to ask questions.
Yeah, we've got 5 guesses.
I will.
right?
I will ask one more question.
Okay.
Are you the main character?
Yes.
Can we just say it, or do we have to buzz?
You can buzz. It makes it more entertaining if you buzz, because this is the only time that we're going to get to use the buzzers tonight. It's
Banjo?
Yes!
oh my god, he actually got it. Yes, it was indeed Banjo from Banjo Kazooie.
I had it.
Hey,
Oh,
well done, Octobot!
Octobot got it in 4.
speaks his own language, but the text is in
Yeah,
English.
It was actually that was what gave it away, because like it's like a gibberish they speak.
Yeah.
That's why I asked for
says-
And then it
clarification.
started off on Nintendo 64, which was just exclusive to that. And then they made the Xbox 360 game Nuts and Bolts, and then it was ported to the Xbox.
He says, "Nah, Jumbone, whoa." Those are all English words.
Look, we got the point. Why are you fucking arguing with me?
I concur. I think that round was unfairly biased against them. I think you should change the character and go all the way from the beginning. Scrap
Yeah.
this entire part of this.
So you can kick yourself.
I think I've got a really great opening question here. I just thought of myself. Is this character console exclusive?
Oh, how did the insight to just fantastic. Only your mind could think of something so astute and
I don't know how it comes to me. It's like a muse from Zeus himself.
I also love how that question later caused confusion for us, and you haven't used your question to rectify that confusion. So,
By which I mean,
whip.
the character primarily on a console and not, say, for the PC.
I'd say yes.
Are you male?
Yes.
What was the third question?
Are you a plumber?
Cheers, Matt. I'm not sure if that's a good question for this one, because the hesitancy there doesn't make me think necessarily Nintendo. Are you an animal of any kind?
Yes.
Mr. Matt, you can start. throwing out all the hints you gave that team. You know, oh, it's an animal, but you could say it's a blue animal who runs really fast.
Are you the main character of the game?
Yes.
Is this a character from a game that you've been trying to platinum very recently?
Yes.
Take it away, Fish.
Jason!
Yes, Fish?
Is it Crash Bandicoot?
It is indeed.
Honestly, like, I love you, Mr. Matt, but like, you can Google questions. You can you don't just have to draw from things that you've seen in the last 10 seconds.
Really? I thought that's how it works. Like,
I thought he was just trying to trigger my PTSD from that bloody game.
That too. She can do you for workplace malfeasance or something. Yeah.
Malfeasance.
when we come back from the break, we will end up having the demo disc round and more excitement as we continue on with Low Res. Are you enjoying the show so far? Well, you can always help us out by giving us a little cheeky like, share, or subscribe. It really does help us grow here on Low Res. I'm going to get back into it now, so let's get back to the show. Welcome back! After that excitement, we've handed the person in the shop a crisp £5, been told that we need to chuck another few quid on top of that, and gotten that magazine with a demo disc. That's right, it's time for the demo disc round. Each team, you'll be given 2 songs to perform, one easy and one hard. Make noises with your mouth hole and attempt to give us a rendition of each for your teammate to guess. So, is it the word mouth hole?
Because I'm a child.
So, Adrian's team, why don't you kick us off this week? And you're performing for...
We are performing, well, performing is probably a loose term, but we are performing for the wonderful Fish. He gets to guess this time, and we get to hear Octobot's beautiful vocals.
I'm very nervous.
I mean, the first one, if you don't get, well, I'm going to be thoroughly disappointed in you.
If you don't get the first one, Fish, I think we're kicking you out the wheel of struggle.
Okay, just keep layering up the pressure.
Yeah, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, go. I think you got it.
That would be the Tetris thing.
I can't believe this. Yeah, absolutely right. I can't even end up playing around with you.
Theme A specifically.
I thought it was Welcome Home by Coheed and Cambria.
Alright, Octobot, do you want to give me a beat?
Unfortunately. Dun, 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 dun,
I don't know how much more of this there is, but I don't know that any more will help.
No.
I don't think I have any idea what that is. I don't have the faintest idea of Final Fantasy 12 something or other.
Why do we always get Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy 12.
If in doubt, Final Fantasy.
It's got a lot of music.
There's what? 25 of them?
Fish. Kythias, I just I want to end up saying I am so absolutely astounded with the fact that you didn't actually get it at all. That was actually Corona Mountain from Super Mario Sunshine.
I think I knew which one Octobot was doing, which was a completely different game to the one that you were doing.
Hey, that last level of any Super Mario game has really intense beat and, just haunting vocals.
Garlips, and going on to your own demo disc round. So, who are you performing for this week?
You should perform for Jace.
We're performing for Jace this week.
Ooh. JC, you feeling confident?
No. I'm horrible at guessing any sort of music that people are humming.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Dun 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 dun
Dun dun dun dun.
dun 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 dun
I think if you're gonna get it, that's all we have to give.
You don't have to get the specific track, just the game.
It's the game.
Oh, that's helpful.
That's only for the second one. Oh my god.
Like, I have so many. So it's kind of like a waltz kind of thing, right? Is that what you were kind of going for?
I cannot answer any questions, but feel free to think aloud and look for
All right.
small visual cues that I provide.
The Majora's Mask or Final Fantasy 9?
Yeah, it's always Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah.
It's not
If
Fantasy.
it's Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy.
Wait, I couldn't put Final Fantasy 9 all night. All right, I'm gonna go with Majora's Mask.
Is that your final answer?
I'm gonna say final answer. Yep.
Well, I am really delighted to end up telling you, but it's actually not. It was the save room music from Resident Evil.
Oh.
Resident Evil 1 save. We were going for Wistful Melancholia.
Oh.
I thought you had it.
Dun 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 dun.
Was that the classic one though?
It's the same in both versions.
Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's just EastEnders, isn't it?
So, I've actually only ever played the first game once. I'm actually hearing it now. I'm here because it's my BRB music on my streams.
Yep.
I didn't know that. That makes me angrier.
Yeah.
Makes it even worse.
It's not- I would just like to state for the record before we begin whatever the fuck this is going to be, that we could have the composer themselves in the room and they would not get it. Maybe even if you played them the YouTube. So just putting that out there.
So Garlips. Are you the scream or are you the percussion?
You were going to do percussion if I remember correctly.
Okay, yeah. All right.
It really doesn't matter. It's deck chairs on the Titanic.
You might have just given it away by saying, "Am I doing the scream?"
I really hope we have somehow given it away today.
You do the drums and you do Paul McCartney after I do the introduction. All right.
I don't want to do Paul McCartney.
Okay.
It's my least favorite Beatle.
Shall I start with the screaming? Okay. All right.
Just please start so it can be over.
Now you do the Paul McCartney bit. Okay, you want to switch around? Okay,
Okay, Jace, if you don't get this, I'm going to be very disappointed.
do the breathing.
Deadly premonition.
You do the breathing scream, right?
Deadly premonition is our final answer.
What was the answer?
Deadly premonition.
Deadly premonition.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Because a lot of the soundtrack is like that.
I can
But
see
no.
where you're coming from. Yeah, actually, you know what? You've impressed me, Jace. I'm going to be straight up. You're not right, but I am impressed.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Well, I can completely understand how you got there. As Garlips said, it isn't quite right. I'm just going to end up saying that I wish you the best regards, because it's from Silent Hill Homecoming. Regards.
I was going to guess.
The game almost no one played. The track that is literally the least memorable.
I'll tell you right now. I have Silent Hill Homecoming. Can I play it? No, because it's on Steam.
We followed the game guide from Game Facts, and it's told us to make a quick save and a hard save because we're entering into the Red Ring. Teams, you'll be given titles, and you'll have to tell me whether they're real or not. A point for each correct answer. However, if you get 3 wrong answers in this section, we rip run, and that's it. Your points are set, the run is dead, and the totals are set for your team. Teams, are you ready?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Your timer starts in 3, 2, 1. The Chant Song of Sanity.
False.
That's correct. Dave the Diver.
True.
That's correct. Dave, Dead in Bermuda.
False.
Oh, no, that's true.
Okay.
Independence Day, Welcome to Earth.
True.
No, that's false. That's 2
Oh my
hits.
god.
Men in Black.
True.
That is true. Pascal's Wager.
False.
That's correct. Let's School.
True.
That is
True, yeah.
true. Cutie Suzuki, No Ringside Angel.
That is true.
That is indeed true.
It's a banger.
Ratchet and Clank, Clanking Around.
False.
False.
That's indeed false. Gorebox.
False.
Oh, that's actually true. And that is time. Rip run.
You've really pulled out some really hard ones there.
Yeah, there was a few on there that I was like, oh, that could be a cheeky one. So, Adrian's team, are you all ready?
Yes.
Right. Your timer starts in 3, 2, 1. Go. 113 operator.
False.
That is indeed false. Goobies.
True.
True.
That is indeed true. Professor Lupo and his horrible pets.
False.
No, that's actually true. So that's 1 hit. Progasm Power Drive.
True.
That's actually false. That's 2 hits.
Oh no.
Flutter Away.
True.
That is indeed true. White Album, A Memories Like Falling Snow.
True.
That is indeed true. Fight for Democracy. Oh, sorry, Fight of Democracy.
True.
That's actually false. That's Rip Run.
It doesn't matter because while we have spent 30 odd minutes here doing stupid games and getting points and stuff, I called the RSPB. They're on their way, and you guys are fucked.
Until they find out we won this quiz and let us go.
Yeah, I forgot. The RSPB are very big fans of low res, actually. Shit.
I mean, Fish hasn't actually fucked her now. He's just against them. We're safe.
It's true.
Okay?
The rumours are false. I wanted to say it all recording, but the rumours were false. That hasn't happened. It's just a
That was
slogan.
true.
So, after that exciting round where both teams ended up having a rip run, I am pleased to end up saying that Team Garlips has got 9 points. But I'm even more pleased to end up saying that Team Adrian is on 10 points and win
Woo!
this week.
GG's, guys.
GG's indeed, GG's.
Ratings.
What is
Mr. Matt, can you get some like a better crowd of people on here? Because I just can't sit next to bird racists.
I know, but if you think about it, next time you've got to come back even stronger and end up, going against bird hating, foul people.
Hey.
Speaking of doing things foul, do you want to end up giving out shout-outs? Anything you'd like to end up shouting out?
So I guess, just you can catch me on Twitch and Instagram, Adrian's Revenge. It is my 1 year affiliate. So I'd love to see you all. We're working on Platinum 200. And a shout out to my wonderful teammates tonight. You did me proud. I was glad to have you on board. You're always welcome back.
Pleasure.
Well, thanks for having us. Me and Octo will probably be shouting out the exact same thing anyway, which is the Wheel of Struggle, which is a fantastic competition. Very light-hearted, no obligation to stream. You can just get involved. If you want to find out more, go to the website wos.kythias.com, and you can find out all about playing ridiculously difficult games against other people to see whether you hate games more or less than they do.
Yeah, I can't add much more to that because, of course, I can only concur. Please join us in the Wheel of Struggle. We encourage all gamers of all skill levels. Just look at deck. However, we'll plug 2 books currently in tandem. One that I'm currently editing for the person in question. It's The Story of the Struggle, which is, of course, the thrilling story behind the wheel itself. It's currently in preparation, so by all means, I need donations to make sure that the author can finish it. Because he's currently locked in the basement, chained to a typewriter, and if I need to, I will hobble him if need be. My second is actually my own book. It's a thrilling chick lit called "If Rainbows Will Come." It's no birds were harmed in the writing of this book. It's a thrilling chick lit about a young woman who escapes to the beautiful seaside town of Weston-super-Mare and falls in love with a mime.
Is that legit?
It's a real book. I'm currently editing.
Wow.
It's been nearly a year. He might finish editing. I wrote it as a joke for my wife.
Aww.
That's beautiful.
I like that.
Garlips, I believe you had a question?
I was just going to say, you don't have to give him any money because I found this guy on the YouTube's called Return of Octobot or something. He was reading the whole thing for free. So like I heard a chapter or two the other day.
He read 1 chapter just to tickle.
That was enough, honestly. That was enough. Yeah.
Oh, you bastard.
And of course, consolations to Garlips' team. Of course, you can find Garlips over on Twitch on @Garlips, and you can find EscapeRoute British over on YouTube @EscapeRoute British, and of course, you can end up finding Jace over on Twitch on @Jason Vader.
Hey, I tell you what, MVP of this episode, the green screen.
Yeah.
Yay! Good old green screen.
I would laugh if we just said that and it just falls over.
That's pretty much what There's your ending.
There's the end.
We'll just like fill.
This round.
This is a hard round, by the way.
You suggested it.
Are you...
It's almost like this round is a trash fire.
Hey, we're all learning together.
Hello, Internet, yet again. I'm from the Internet, and my name is Mr. Matt. As always, don't adjust that resolution. It's Low Res, the comedy gaming panel show. Do you hear that?
No,
That's
we literally
enough.
heard none of that.
You heard none of that.
No, not you are.
It's gonna cut you off.
Fuck. Right, right. This is a perfect opportunity to turn off the settings for the noise suppression.
That
So,
might have been better than your actual joke.
oh, that's it. Probably is, to be honest.
Let's go with that.
Right, there we go. So I'm going to end up doing it again, and it's going to be awful. I'm probably going to have to restart the whole thing because that was supposed to end up blowing from one to the other. Unless yeah, no, I'll fix it in post. It's going to be okay. It's going so well.
Go again. Places, people.
Way harder this time.
What have you started, EscapeRoute?
Miss Matt, have you looked in the chat for this stream?
No, I have not. What's happened?
You should. Rangers! Rangers!
Kythias has got a little smile, so I'm worried already.
Rangers!
What have you done? Oh, for fuck's sake!
Rangers fucking up the town again with a giant monster.
Okay, Bob.
Aye.